Hey, welcome to the first episode, Bag in the Wind. We're here with Stereo Assault drummer, Reggie Jackson.
That's me.
Their lead guitar and singer, Sean Connor.
That's me.
Me, Chris Dunne. The one and only Kendall Clemens. We got a good episode planned for you guys. We're here with the one and only Patrick PJ Dellatan.
That's a real
Yay!
name.
Oh, we should talk about your real name.
Your name's Patrick, bro.
What is your full... Let's start
slave
this...
name, bro. That's your slave name.
Let's start
What's your
this with
middle name? What's your middle
PJ's
name?
first
Last. No.
12 middle and 17 last names.
The whole thing.
Just
This
roll
is
it
on
off
the
the top.
internet. Already?
Just-
Patrick Gregory Alberto Doseo Dellatan Jr.
Okay.
You see how quick I rolled it off my tongue? Imagine being the white dude at graduation, stuttering to read it.
That was probably the top 5 best things I've seen, though. Is that dude going to hand you your diploma, and as they hand you the diploma, they're like, they say your name. They're handing it to him, and the guy's like, Patrick just keeps going, and he's like, what the fuck is up with this guy's name? Like, PJ's just walking across the stage, the guy's like following him.
It's like holding its.
Yeah, the guy literally, when the guy was done, he was like, woo! And then just went on to the next person. And
He
I
was
was
all out of
like,
breath. Like,
They got to keep it rolling too.
right?
It was like
an Eminem rap song. I did it.
are you Eminem's ghostwriter?
So PJ, let's talk about it. How'd skating start for you? Where did it all start?
So, like, 8th grade, really. In the summer right before, just hanging out with this kid, Lucky. That dude's the fucking shit. Just seen him do kickflips and just, like, cruise around the apartments. I was like, I want a skateboard.
That's
Got a
what's up.
skateboard. Started going cruising with him when he wasn't skating at Breeze or whatever. Just kick it around, go to the Kellogg Park over there on Buffalo. He'd skate the real stuff. I'd
That's
be
the name
like,
of that park?
yeah, it's the real name of the park.
Kellogg?
Kellogg Sports
brought
Complex.
to you by Kelly.
Buffalo Park.
Right, Cyril?
Yeah.
Kellogg
damn.
Sports Complex.
Is it sponsored by the Cyril?
I don't know,
You get free frosted flakes. Like,
but they have
Ever
a
tricky
giant
good?
like tennis place.
So what
I
was-
think that's what it's named
Was
for.
the park great?
Did you follow your nose then?
Oh man, that's tight, Lucky. We've known
Shout out
Lucky
to him.
forever.
Yeah, shout out Lucky.
Right? We've known that fool
Little Lucky,
forever.
yeah.
It's crazy how good he is.
Dude.
He has like the best switch
Fucking
heels.
killing it, Lucky.
ever.
It's because he went to that church, right? He was sponsored by a church for a while. What was that called?
Committed?
Committed Skateboards.
Pretty much. They did it.
They
Get
were,
all
they,
those.
they,
made
were,
him
they were
good.
definitely pushing kids, and like they gave him that like outlet to really just start skating. That was cool.
See,
How'd you get that?
I don't want to get sued by Modelo, so you should probably cover all those.
We're trying to get
talking about,
sponsors
bro?
on it.
I'm drinking a Dello. I don't know.
Yeah, right? What are you talking about? Odello. No.
This is just candy, bro. What are you
Yeah,
talking
what are you
about,
talking about? We're not trying to get sponsorships by any of these things.
Anybody.
Duffman says 11.
Anyway, continue, PJ.
Yeah,
on your
continue.
quest of skateboarding.
Quest of skateboarding, yeah. So I started skating then. Got a Dark Star from like Walmart or something, and just like caked it, cruised it around.
That's so
And
sick
then-
that they do that. Like Walmart has like Dark Stars and Death Wish or whatever. Like
So sick.
Shit, they didn't
Yeah.
know. So
Yeah.
sick. Fuck, not
yeah.
bad.
Well, it's cool because like you got to think when you were a kid, right? Well, when we were kids, that was a Walmart board.
Yeah.
Like you're literally saying I had a Dark Star for your first board.
But it wasn't a Walmart board back then.
It was a Dark Star board. Just
It's a Dark Star board.
Yeah.
Toy machine board.
But to
used be a
us-
Big Five and shit.
To us, it's like, what was your first board? A Walmart board.
No, my first board was like it's all downhill in World Industries.
Well, of course for you.
Oh yeah, rich boy.
Yeah.
Look at him.
You grew up in Enterprise.
It was a birthday gift,
I know, right?
It wasn't like my mom just decided to buy me a skateboard. I was like, Mom, it's my birthday. I need a new board.
Man. You've been skiing since you're like 3 years old, though.
Nah, bro, 9, dude.
God damn.
God damn.
Holy hell. So, like, you know, when you used to go buy your boards when you first started skating, were they all like pro decks, or would you skate
Oh.
like, you know, fucking shops, blanks, and shit like that?
I skated that Dark Star actually for Only like 2 months, cause then like I'd already gotten enough into skateboarding to realize like you can't skate with this. Like, yeah, you can ollie and stuff, but this isn't what skateboarders rode. So I went to Industrial in the mall with my grandpa, and we got a Felipe Gustavo Plan B 775. That's the only time I ever rode a small board, and then I learned from there. Like,
For sure.
just fucking Jaycee every day.
Oh yeah.
That's what's up. What size you riding right now?
825s.
I feel like that's like the common size now.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I remember it used to be 8. And
Yeah,
then
everyone-
I
I
still
the same
skate
way.
8s.
I rode 775 for probably like all of high school up until like 3 years ago. I finally moved up to like a 8, and then I moved up to 812, and then I'm now at 825. Like,
alright.
it was like once I moved up, I was like I kept moving up, and then I hit 825, and I stopped because I like that size. But I rode 775 for fucking probably like 8 years, bro. 10 years
Then
probably.
you started drinking beer and then you moved up and like,
Yeah.
This guy rides a fucking boat. You're at 8.5.
8.5 and up, baby.
Yeah.
That's what 8.5s are fun.
Bigfoot.
I got size
Alright.
14 shoe, man. I need a.
No way. Alright, 825. And I rode 8 my whole life. Same boards.
Yeah.
Yeah, you. ATM. That's the only board you ever fucking skate, dude.
You know.
ATM was the best.
Call
My
man had
first
it.
skateboard was the board I'm riding right now, that gray one with the small wings.
Yeah.
It was that and a 7.5, but it was yellow. That was my first like board from a shop, and the shop didn't even have a name.
Just a blank ass.
It was
deck.
on like Nellis and Stewart by the Peter Piper Pizzas or Chuck E. Cheese or whatever, and it didn't even have a name. It only had 5 boards in there.
Damn.
I remember my dad took me, and I was so hyped. I was like,
I think my
I'm going to a real shop. It's not Walmart. Yeah, no more plastic trucks.
That's great.
I know, right?
I think my first fucking actual deck was like an Industrial blank 775. They used to color code them, remember? The 7.5s
Yeah.
were fucking blue, then the 7.75s were gray,
Yeah.
then the 8s were red.
Yeah.
They don't do that no more, so you can't judge people.
I know, yeah. Oh,
Little man.
Dude, anybody riding that blue bottom was like, who the fuck is this guy?
Reggie's over here riding the pink. They put the biggest sizes in pink because they knew no one was gonna ride them. I don't want the girls' board. So after you started skating with Lucky and stuff like that, where'd it go from there? Was Lucky good back then? Or was he still like kind of learning, just doing kickflips and stuff like that?
Really, all that I seen of Lucky was just us hanging around like where we live, like our fucking neighborhood and shit. Like just seeing him do kickflips and heel flips.
You didn't like go skate with him
Nah,
like on the
never
daily?
that.
You were just
No.
kind of like the kid from a distance? Like,
Yeah.
I wish I was that
That's
kid.
why when I started, after like I moved from that side of town and stuff, and he seen me skating and stuff, like I'd see him and I'd like want to say what's up to him, but then I was like I don't know, this fool's gonna be like, why are you fucking skating, fucking kook, like. And then like now when we see each other, it's like the total opposite. We're like hugging each other, like he's like, holy shit, like you're fucking slaying tranny. I'm like, nah, bro, you're fucking killing it, dude.
I feel like Lucky has like been good forever for some
Yeah.
reason. Like even the first time I met him, he was doing like switch heels, and I'm like,
Yeah. He's really nice.
Who
Have you
is this
skated
kid?
with him recently?
Yeah, I seen him not too long ago at Jaycee actually.
that's what's up.
So, I mean, you skate with Lucky. Did you skate with like Little Blake and like Yvonne in them?
No.
Huh?
Never Destin, Blake, none of them guys, only Lucky.
No.
Because we stayed in the same neighborhood.
Yeah.
I never like went out and skated parks or anything until I moved to Winchester. When I moved to this side of town, that's when I started like going and skating Jaycee and like exploring skating more.
Yeah, that was like when you were like freshman, right? Like almost freshman year, and then you were like skating, and then that's when like all the push forward stuff happened like shortly after, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Who'd you skate with when you started going to JC?
myself.
Aw.
Really.
All by yourself?
Everybody
Yeah.
loves them.
Was that song playing in the background?
All by myself.
Just only raining on you? Like, type shit.
Well, I go like every fucking day. That's why.
always
So, and I went to
freedom.
school at the school built next to JC, like built in the same park.
Yeah.
So that's also what got me into skating, because I went to school and they built that park in the 7th grade. So 8th grade when I came back, I was like, holy shit, there's a fucking skate park right here. Like, what the hell? There used to just be a big old lot of grass. Like, you go by there at night, it was just dark.
Yeah.
Now you go by there, it's like packed, always jamming. But yeah.
Yeah, Jaycee's a dope park.
Yeah, Jaycee, I remember I was going there for a cool minute, like every day when I was out
Right.
working at fashion shows. Like
We would go there
I'd
like
be
every
getting off
single
at
night.
like it's like 10. I'm like, all right, cool. Go Jaycee and skate for like an hour.
Yeah, it
And
was
then get there, and
poppin'.
I was there for like a hot minute, like a year, 2 years straight every day.
So how'd Push Forward come in to like your life? Like you were just skating at JC and like Hector came up to you like.
That's exactly it. I was skating Jaycee actually before the fact. It was like the December. He used to do winter contests, and he'd like, you can trade in your shitty boards, and he'll give you a brand new board because he'd recycle the boards.
Oh
And
yeah, I
then,
do
like,
remember that. I was
yeah,
donating a ton of boards at that time.
You remember that? Like, that was the first time I met Laird. I was like, damn, Laird's over here killing it. And then that fool switched me a board. And then he was like, yeah, we're gonna have tryouts in a couple months. So then by the time it was my birthday, freaking,
You were like, yes.
I'm getting on.
Put me on.
In there like somewhere.
That's
I was
Put me in,
on.
coach.
That shit was tight.
What was like some of the first things you did with Push Forward?
Oh, I remember the first one. We went to Winchester Center, and we made these tiles. We did like art on these tiles, and that's when I really realized that I was not an artist. Not at all.
The first time.
Not at all.
Was
In
when
my
you
head, I
realized.
was like, yeah, if I got some paint, I could get down. But after that, I realized,
Like I know my limit.
yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, he used to do a ton of stuff with Winchester. I loved all the contests that he would do on the props. That was my favorite. Like, it
Yeah.
wouldn't be in the park, but it'd just be on like pole jams and like random stuff because he didn't want to get a permit to do it in the park. So he'd do ramps and stuff like that. And like Paul Rodriguez came out once, and like they were just super fun because it was like I knew that I could excel. To be like not a dickhead, but like that was all I grew up skating. It was like ramps and like homemade manual pads or like a rail that was like on top of a
School,
tool. Yeah,
like makeshift
random
shit,
stuff.
like
So every
MacGyver.
time one of those would come, I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'm winning some boards."
going down.
And I won like 3 of them, so I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna win those."
It's gonna run you.
That's tight. So what was how'd all that go? Like, so you did Winchester. I know that when I started helping out with Hector and stuff like that, we did like Zumi's Best Foot Forward.
Yeah.
We went to
Yeah.
the finals. We went to Woodward.
Woodward was the fucking shit.
Woodward was the shit.
Yeah, I remember hearing lots of stories about that Woodward trip, like non-stop months afterwards. Like, you
Me
were
and
telling me all
Joey.
about it, like all that
Dude.
shit, dude. I mean,
So
When you
here's
said yeah though, you made it sound like you.
no, I wasn't
like you-
there.
like
I
you were
was not
invited.
there. I was not. But I'm saying.
All right, so
yeah, I
you're
remember
gonna have
that.
to dive into this Woodward trip a little bit here for the
Dude.
viewers. You're like, maybe not
it was
too
so
much, but you know.
so it's funny because I'm gonna talk about it when we have Joey Esteban on.
Okay.
I'll talk
Yeah,
about
he has a
my.
different story.
I'll
Yeah,
talk
it's-
about
it's
me
more of a
and
Joey story, yeah.
Joey's.
Him and
Talk about,
experience.
let's talk about the skating
Yeah,
that you were
no,
doing and like
'cause-
what was
No,
whatever
no,
level
yeah,
it
let's
was.
hear your
Listen,
story.
Here's
for
what we
sure.
have to do. We have to first start by saying we took 2 different separate cars. He had a different path on the Woodward trip than I had myself.
Yeah, so
Oh,
let's
my
hear about
path
it.
was.
Yeah, let's hear.
Yeah, but his path did his shit. Just wait for the Joey fucking
Yeah,
episode.
But my trip was me, Joey, Bruce, and Laird.
Okay.
His was like him and like 15 other
Yeah,
people.
there was-
Yeah, let's hear
We
about it,
ordered,
bro.
we rented a van and we didn't fit in the van. Let's say that. First of all,
They were to one of those big like 15-seater vans too.
Yeah.
so many people packed in that van. I felt so bad for Rebecca. There was a female skater that came with us. It was
Oh
all these
my
young
God.
teen boys and then just her.
Oh,
Dude,
I was
she's-
like, fuck.
Hey, sorry to
bro.
interrupt. Did you see she's having twins?
Yes.
She's having
I-
twins soon. I was like, dude, that's pretty crazy.
I know. Because I talked to her not too long
Right?
ago.
She's gonna have a whole army of like shredders
Yeah,
because she's so
exactly.
good.
Hell yeah, bro.
For no reason.
Skates like
For no
she skates,
There's no reason for her to be that good.
dude. She skates like handrails.
yeah, dude.
She's like the only girl skater that like I've seen in Vegas that like will jump on like JC's 6 rail
Like that.
and like she'll like board slide like the double set.
That's sick.
And I'm like,
That's
dang,
sick.
right? She won her way.
To go to
Yeah,
Woodward.
she
Yeah,
was in that.
into
I
Woodward.
remember that she
To get
was in that
cramped
best
into a
foot
van.
forward comp.
Basically.
For a long drive.
I know. It's only like 4.5 hours.
Not with that fool. Stop every 15 minutes and eat some fruit. Like,
Yeah.
I gotta pull over in the road.
Driving 45 and shit.
He was doing like fucking Tai Chi like in the side of the rocks. Eat fruit,
Oh
stretching.
man.
I gotta do my
yoga
Tai
on
Chi
the
or I
side.
just tighten up, you know? Like,
I'm getting
No,
stiff driving all this way. I gotta pull over and stretch out a little bit.
No, Woodward was so fun, but like it's hard because like I just want to know what happened in your guys' room.
in my room, honestly, all I don't remember the night of. I remember like sneaking back out and trying to skate, and then they caught me, and I was like, whatever, fool, fuck this shit.
If you guys don't know, Woodward, there's like 2 cabins,
Yeah.
and all the adults are in one, and then all the kids are in the other one.
That's weird.
No, not really.
Nah,
Not
I think
really.
so,
so
it's
like
not weird.
minor fucking
Yeah. I
mean,
minors and
But then like in our room was
You would think
like
it'd be like guys and girls, or like
No, it is.
Not like-
No, it also
Oh,
it's
there
both.
is their
It's
own
both.
girls.
So it's
Like,
guys
you
and
teach your
girls
son tonight,
separated, but
my
then
son,
like within
and then like
the,
they go into another cabinet with all the other little kids, and you're there with like grown ass men. Just, hey guys, yeah.
there's
what's
no
going on?"
grown men
what's
though.
the-
There, yeah, that's the thing.
You said, like, no, I think a
No,
grown-ass
well
man-
it's like the oldest
You weren't even
Carl.
there. You can't say anything. Look at you need to speak up and shit.
Reggie. No.
No, you know like
So
Carl Watson. Is that his name? Carl Watson. He's like for Adidas. He's their
rapper?
GM. He's a skater. I don't know. He's like a legend. Yeah, from Organica.
Yeah, that's Carl.
So he was in our
Maximum.
room. So like imagine like him in a room, and then imagine like a ton of screaming kids. Like everyone's like that full in my age, and then you have everyone who's like PJ's age. Do you really think that I want some loud kid in the same room as me?
Yeah, exactly.
I see that happening
It's like
in your future.
Yeah. Fuck no. Kristyn, sorry. But so like I didn't know. Yeah, right. Behind the lens. But I don't know what happened in your guys' room. I just heard it was super
Yeah,
crazy.
what happened in that fucking room?
Yeah, what happened?
like,
Tell me your
fucking
secrets. What happened?
Fools
in
are
this
up in
room?
there just yelling at each other, rapping. They're out there fucking rapping and shit, freestyle on each other, fucking people writing on each other, smacking each other and shit. Just like fucking 13-year-old shit.
So like a boy's locker room?
basic.
It's like a
something
boys'
like
locker
that.
room meets a boys'
Boys' locker
sleepover.
room.
Cause you like,
Reggie's?
That sounds like juvie, dog. What the fuck?
nah, cause it's like you show up
Smacking
your
up on
first
you.
night to Woodward, and everybody's just
Just
fucking
slap in
full
the
of
face.
hype. Like you only got
Don't
to
fucking
skate for
freak
like
out.
an
All these-
hour or
Yeah,
two.
think about all these little. It's like Disney for like little skater kids, you know, like.
It's not even
fucking-
Disney. That's like fucking heaven.
Yeah, exactly,
Disney is
bro,
like fucking Jaycee. Fucking
It's like Skate
heaven
City
is
times like
Woodward.
100. Shit, like. It's the place to go. Like, who doesn't want to fucking go to Woodward?
You haven't been yet, right?
No, I've never fucking been to Woodward.
Next time that I go to Woodward, we'll bring you.
You better.
Because
fucking
literally
bring me.
when
I'm
you
trying
go
to
there,
to Woodward,
you're
bro.
gonna
I'll
start.
come.
You'll start crying. Like inside the
so-
hangar. I love inside the hangar. The
So
ground's a little
beautiful
slippery, but like everything you want to skate
is there.
is there.
And legitimate. I know. I've wanted to go to Woodward since I was like 13 years old, and I've not done nothing but watch videos of Woodward and people.
You are
skating.
literally-
I've never gone to go.
All you gotta do is ask your mama.
No, I did. You know what? I did, and they were like, "Well, if you get good grades, then we'll send you to Woodward." And you know, what my dumbass did.
All you had to do was
Not
win
get
out.
good grades.
Grades. I remember that.
Well,
All I had to do was just fucking get one year and do good.
Maybe now I won't take you to Woodward.
Please, my grades are better now.
This guy,
No,
God.
yeah, for real though. I tried to go, and they didn't want to do it because it was like multiple stupid reasons. But you know, I didn't get to go.
How'd you do in school? You graduated just now.
I
Did you
graduated
graduate?
with flying
Congratulations.
colors.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Yes, congrats.
Flying colors. Freshman year was rough because I took all upperclassmen classes.
Damn.
So
like
then-
Nick Cannon.
Huh?
Like Nick Cannon.
I don't even know what that's supposed to
Did you
mean.
play drums?
But yeah, so then after that, like junior and senior year, it was all open. It was just cooking. So flying colors. It
How'd you
was-
get into cooking class?
Yeah, how'd you do
How
it
did
like
I
that?
do a lottery system?
For people who don't
How
know,
did you do
PJ
that?
PJ actually is like a great fucking cook. I see his cooking skills all the time, and you're gonna have to get that barbecue going at some point.
Mhm.
So
Get a little pee on the
Yeah.
grill.
yeah, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? he's a master chef, if you must know.
It's a community thing. We all voted for him.
Yeah.
You got the big
PJ for
teams.
2020.
You know,
PJ 2020.
We all took a vote. He got master. He has the sword. So,
For like,
For at least the next 2 years.
How did you get into like the cooking class? Like, did you like sign up and then was like?
Or you just like, I love food.
So you have to sign up like when you're still in middle school. So like I was barely still skating, like barely board sliding.
You just did it, just.
And then fucking my mom made me do it because I went to Magna Middle School too.
Yeah.
So like I had an extra class. I was like a band geek.
You played the
Like,
fucking.
I played the
What'd you play?
fucking. I played the trumpet, euphonium, clarinet, and all fucking percussion. Like when you go to the band concerts, I was the asshole they had to wait for because I'd be running back and forth playing the different instruments for different songs. Like
in the back trying to pay. Yeah.
No, not just in the back. I'd have to run into woodwinds. I'd have to run into when I was playing euphonium. Like that shit was crazy.
Do you play anything now though?
Huh?
What is euphonium?
It's like the mini tuba. But most people, when you play it, they read bass when they read it. Yeah. But I played treble.
Oh, sure.
So it wasn't that much of a change from the trumpet to the euphonium.
That's interesting.
Right, I've never heard of euphonium.
Yeah.
That sounds like you made the word.
Yeah, that literally sounds like
So many.
When you said it, I was like, what?
Have you ever played the French horn?
No, they wanted me to play French horn, but I wouldn't because I don't want to stick my hand up inside of it.
That's, that's your choice. No means no, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, I respect that.
That was my reason. He was like, because you don't want to put your... I was like, yes, I don't want to sit there and have to have my hand in there the whole time while I'm playing. Like, that's awkward for me.
It just sounds uncomfortable.
Like,
That's so weird.
Yeah. Like, if you play that, if anyone plays that, I give them props then, because that just sounds horrible. Like a horrible, horrible time.
So you just denied sticking your hand in an instrument and was like, I'd rather stick my hand in a turkey.
Yes. Years later, yes.
Do you still know how to play these instruments?
I still play drums and stuff, but I haven't played trumpet or anything. I broke my trumpet, so...
You almost got a spot in stereo installed like that.
Yeah, right.
Blew it.
Yeah.
We were looking for a brass section.
Shit, I might have to get back on my game.
Kendall's gonna learn the saxophone.
You were this close, man.
Alto?
Yeah.
He doesn't even know.
No.
Baritone or alto?
Alto, dog, what the fuck?
You know what the fuck, bro?
I find it like a face disturbing, dog. PJ, man. Come on.
You hurt this man's
don't do this to
feelings.
me. Yeah, dude, a little bit.
Oh,
I love the saxophone. You don't even know, man. I'm trying to get
You know
down.
what song he wants to play? The first song he's gonna learn.
Yeah, totally. It's gonna happen. Like super soon. I think like at some point I'm gonna try to like swindle my way into getting a saxophone in my life.
He's a
like,
swindler.
Whether I'm gonna have to ask someone like, yo, hook me
That'd
up
be
with that
sick.
saxophone. I'm trying to get like I've been thinking about it hella hardcore because I was listening to the Barge song the other day and it was like going in. I was like, damn, that's a sick ass saxophone solo.
That'd be so
Fuck with
crazy.
I live...
Your neighbors would hate you.
I can picture you playing saxophone too. That's crazy.
Right? That's what I said when I thought about it. I was like,
You give off that kind of Bill
Yeah.
Clinton.
I was like,
I can picture that. Kendall tears his ACL and then becomes...
This is a great saxophone player. Maybe the keyboard too. I've been jamming the keyboard at my brother's house, and I'm
He's
like,
the
I feel
next
like
Kenny G.
Right?
He's Kenny C.
I know, I have my guitar and a piano and I don't even play them.
Kenny MC Swag.
McFresh.
New Instagram name
Fresh
coming
and so
soon.
Trademark.
Oh man,
just wait. You guys don't even know.
that's funny. So, cooking. How did... Like,
Do it.
Go
what
back
the
up.
fuck? When do we get that? When do we get our food? You
We were
promised us the
promised-
barbecue.
We were promised a food.
You guys work?
We don't want to hear your lies. We're not getting...
We'll figure that out later.
Yeah, we'll figure
get
it
into
out.
that.
We'll
We'll
table
table
that.
that. We'll go over the logistics later on that. But you know, like let's like hear some things. Like what's your favorite thing to cook? Really, like what do you like to cook the
You know, it's
most?
funny. I made it earlier, and I was thinking about you while I made it. I made a
Yeah?
Philly cheesesteak.
Honestly, like I'm a chicken cheesesteak person. I've never
Philly
really eaten a
cheesesteak.
Philly
Yeah,
cheesesteak.
you
But
make
hold
me
up,
a
you didn't even
fucking
finish. You didn't let me finish. My grandpa yesterday.
Philly?
Well, let the man finish.
My grandpa yesterday, he slow roasted this piece of beef.
Yeah.
For like 8 to 10 hours.
Nice.
And then we went over there, ate it, and I used the leftover meat
To make
for
it.
the Philly cheesesteak.
Damn, so it's like you make a meal and you're like, I'm gonna make a meal out of this leftover meal.
That sounds bomb.
I like that.
Got to keep things interesting, you know.
Recycle food in the best ways. I like it.
Awesome.
But I've never eaten Philly cheesesteak like that, but I would eat it if you made it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sweet. Thank you.
You made him a sandwich?
Shit, I guess I'm just on making sandwiches.
I'm a chicken guy, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hurt my feelings. He said chicken
cheesesteak, dog.
You ever been to the Philly cheesesteak?
That sounds weird. I
place
never had
inside
that.
the mall, inside the Galleria?
Oh yeah, dude.
The chicken teriyaki one? That one's fucking fire. That's the only chicken steak I'll eat. Whatever.
I go
the
to Pops,
fuck
bro.
it.
If I'm getting a Philly cheesesteak.
It's steak and suds, right, or something like that.
Nah.
I don't know that place.
It's like some old like freaking.
Is it in the middle right there?
Yeah,
that's
next
steak
to
and
the
suds. Yeah.
next to the pizza.
Like on when like you come around next to where Cinnabon used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the other side.
No, I don't
Opposite.
know.
That ain't Pops, bro.
Like, fuck all that shit.
Yeah,
It's Pops we're
I
talking
was like,
about.
Pops, bro.
The best fucking cheesesteak I ever had was in Philly. But I'm waiting for this guy to change my mind. So
Ooh.
Sean, we're in fucking Vegas, dude. We're not in Philly, so
Philly?
keep that in Philly.
Pops! Pops!
Capriati's does have a good one though.
Man, don't even talk about that, man.
You don't like Capriati's?
Nah, I heard only bad things from that place.
So you never been there,
Dude,
then?
that's an
Hey, you know what? I looked at a video the other day of them making the Bobby, and they put like the
Fuck the Bobby, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't look good to me.
Fuck you, man.
Fuck,
It's
man.
just turkey, cranberry, and stuffing. That's
Exactly.
it. And
Exactly. Nothing special, and it's just not that great.
It's literally
Do you
just
know how you season
Thanksgiving.
my thing season it?
Hold up.
I'm not
Speaking
talking
of
bad
that,
about it.
can you make
that?
Yeah, it's just Thanksgiving,
I like
man.
their cheesesteaks, man.
And let's talk about Thanksgiving, Reggie.
Yeah, Reggie.
What did you bring to Thanksgiving?
My love.
Man.
My hunger.
Bro, I swear to God, you brought a rotisserie chicken.
What did I
He did bring those.
You brought rotisserie chicken.
No, I bought a cheesecake. He brought the fucking.
You brought rotisserie too, dog. What the fuck?
I think both of you guys
At least I hosted the party, and I also brought more. The rotisserie chicken was like my walking out the grocery store, like, oh fuck it.
Okay, so you brought it. You admit it.
No, you also brought one too.
So the incident we're referring to, ladies and gentlemen, is the Friendsgiving of 2018 at Kendall's house. And,
Yeah, I hosted the motherfucker, and I fucking brought more than that.
Yeah,
You
Kristyn,
did. You did make some fucking
Yeah,
turkey.
Kristyn made the turkey.
Yeah.
No, I brought one too. We both had a rotisserie
did.
chicken.
I brought the cheesecake that you kept. And
I brought champagne. And
You did. I still have the
something
bottle.
else too.
And beer. Oh
Bud
man! Hey, speak of beer, can you toss me one of those, Reggie?
Yeah,
I'm down with this. You can have this.
Nah, you spit.
Oh, I'd rather have a beer like that instead.
Oh yeah.
So you had
Yeah.
Philly cheesesteak is your favorite thing to cook.
Oh, Reggie.
Oh, that was rude. My hand's right here.
It's not even making the cheesesteak. I just like sauteing onions.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what it is
What's the
about
secret to not crying?
it. To not crying is for people like us just to. We're tall, so we can stand back when we cut. Most people are like hunched over trying to cut the onion, and they're like right up in it.
So you don't put like
Short,
I heard
what you
like
got, huh?
if you have bread or gum in your mouth that changes it. But I
What
cut.
do I look like?
I don't know.
Bread all day? No. I just sit there and cut it. You gotta do it quick too.
I heard the
People
trick
are-
was just don't cry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
boys
say that.
don't cry.
Yeah, bro.
Well,
bros don't
sometimes
cry.
they do. I mean, Robert Smith isn't wrong about that,
I mean,
but
exactly. I would
not
say
during
I'm
onion
sorry
cutting. It's okay.
if
It's
I thought
okay.
that it would change your mind.
Oh man, yeah, I've been doing it wrong. I just fight through it.
You don't got the chopper, bro?
I got the chopper.
I use it as an excuse to get my emotions out.
It's just the onions. We have enough cut onions, Chris. We have 4 bags in the fridge.
They're gonna go bad.
Diced, sliced, you name it.
Oh man,
No, bro.
Fried.
that's
Yeah,
funny.
so it's cool to see you though, like grow up, PJ. Because me and Chris have known you since like freshman year almost. I feel like I met you with the ponytail. Like that was when I first met you. Was when you had the ponytail. You know, the little top
The
tail.
ninja tail.
tail. Yeah, dude. That was awesome, dude.
PJ
I just
was the
recently
only one.
saw that video you posted.
I showed it to him the other day because we were talking about it the other day. The video you only in that 12.
Oh yeah.
And he's doing the splits. I had to show it to him because he posted it, and I was like, "Oh, look, watch it, Sean."
Dude,
Man,
that is still to this day.
I think I screenshotted
Going
it
to
when
be
your head's like perfect, so you can see the tail.
I have have pictures of the hair. I can bring it
Oh,
up.
dude,
That shit's
totally.
so
Dude,
funny,
I can't
bro.
tell
But
if
you
it's
rock
like
the fuck out of it.
if
for
it's
sure.
the hair when you fall or like the movement of your
your head
fall.
just-
Which is funnier. But nothing about that is funny. That was like
that was the worst splits I've seen in like
Yeah,
a
that
long
was
time.
It's like the funniest.
it's like oh
You did it. You fell so funny.
yeah.
But like actually, what's happening is
It's
like
like,
the worst thing that
yeah.
could happen.
Like you definitely were like rubber as fuck. That was the epitome. That was the epitome of like a young skater kid who's like super limber and like rubbery still from like not having like just really getting into jumping down shit. Like back then when we were that young, like
That's
you fucking
funny.
hit that phone.
I feel like
you
that's
bounced
when
around.
we ate the most shit.
But
was
you
just,
got
like,
up and walked
starting
away
out.
Probably didn't hurt as
Just
bad.
like-
No, that's why I feel like even now, if I went and did that, I would have
Eventually you learn how
died.
to
Yeah,
fall.
If
You
I had
would've
that,
died.
no, if I had that same
You
fall,
You would have died if I did that. Fall.
yeah, bro. Any of us would be out, bro.
His hands were too tight. They wouldn't let him do that.
I would be done. There would be no more skating for me.
No.
Kendall took impact down a 7 stair and has to
Standing
get
up,
surgery.
bro.
next
Standing
month.
up. Dude, I just landed on the ground. If I did the splits, like, you wouldn't see me for like a year and a half. Like, I wouldn't even leave my house. Like, nah, bro. I worked
I'm
too hard today at work. I'm
Yeah.
just chilling.
It's just-
like,
He be talking like this.
like, why is your voice fucked up, dude? You only did the splits.
I don't want to get into it.
No, man.
Oh my
Those
god.
were days, and that's why we did it, because we could.
And that's when you became the skate rat of your school.
Yeah.
You went from this shining star PJ. That dude's gonna make it, and then they were like,
He's
"Did
a
he just bring a
To enemy
skateboard to
number
school?"
one. Yeah.
they hated me after that. That's
Like the
funny.
Sex Pistols were always playing while you're walking down the hall. It's just like, fucking guy. That's terrible.
That's hilarious.
It's okay if it makes you feel better. I was that kid for like all of high school, so that's why I didn't.
Well, that was
get good
freshman
grades.
year, so I was labeled.
Yeah, that was me freshman year, and it never left. You know, I couldn't get rid of it, but you know,
What are you talking about?
I was that kid. I was that hooligan. Got in trouble.
He
all
was
the time.
100% that bitch.
I think all of his friends just outed him.
I was.
You always get people in trouble, dog.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
Yeah,
That's
it was
why I was
Chris.
that. That's why the
It
demon
was
shit
always
looked at me all the
I
time.
never got in trouble.
I was always getting in
It was
trouble.
always Chris, man.
What? I had to save your ass when you beat some kid up.
You're pointing at me.
You be somebody at the same time.
No, I beat him up like 30 minutes after you did, but I saved you.
But Chris was like, hit him, Reggie, hit him. I was like, ah.
Bro, he was disrespecting you.
I had to hit
He
him.
didn't put respect on your name.
You know?
He didn't.
You had to do it.
I had to drill him.
I was there, yeah. That was
So then I hit that kid. Then I
There
hit
was
that
no
kid that was
respect.
picking on Brandon.
Had to drill him. That was the code. Chris was like, drill him, Reggie. I was like, alright, fuck it. I gotta do it.
Have you ever been in a fight?
I can't picture you fighting, man.
I was just thinking that.
You're right.
How did it go?
I can't picture
I
you
want,
fighting.
no.
anyone. I
Let me
picture myself
rephrase that.
fighting.
Have you ever been in a fight
Recently.
in the streets?
No. Well,
In a
when
school? Not
no.
in like a...
We're talking fist
It
fight?
was-
What are we doing?
It was
Like a
when
street
I still.
fight.
It was before I started skating. Actually, when I was still right before I started hanging out with Lucky, this fucking kid was fucking with me. I was like, "Come on, let's fucking go to the grass." And then I started fucking punching and kicking the fuck out of him. And then after that, I was like, yeah, I'll probably get fucked up by somebody if they know what they're really doing. But like, yeah,
And then you went and learned what you were doing.
yeah.
Isn't your like family like fight?
Yeah, that's why my actually my great grandfather was the inventor of jukundo.
So that dude could fight.
Yeah, that's just
What are
crazy.
you doing?
What am I doing? I'm writing a fucking piece of wood and disrespecting his name. That's what I'm doing.
Hell yeah! That's crazy. So do you know how to fight? Do you like...
I mean, I know how to fight.
Are
If
you
somebody,
like-
if some fool comes up to me, I'm gonna fuck him up. But I'm not like aggressive, like chasing
You're like
fools
a cool
down.
cucumber?
Yeah.
Cucumber?
Cucumber?
Cucumber.
Cucumber.
So what do you got in store for us, PJ, with your... Where do you want to go with your skating? What are you trying to do now? What do you got going on?
Man, it's
Tell
just
us-
all about having
Tell us what's
fun.
inside your
If
head.
you're not having fun, you shouldn't be doing anything.
Of course.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be doing it.
Skate
Remember
for
that,
fun.
kids. Do
Skate
it
for fun.
Do anything you want to do. Do it
Skate
for fun.
Skate every day.
Skate every fucking day.
Boom.
You,
It's a
you-
struggle.
People come up to me. Hey, yeah, when you're getting older, it's a struggle. But kids come up to me
What's
all
that
the time,
mean? What's that mean?
and they're like,
Because we're older than you, you had to like slide that in there.
yeah, I just slide it in there real quick.
For these oldies over
For these oldies over here, they got jobs and shit. I just live at home because I'm fucking young. They fucking can't skate every day, but I just skate every day. Kids come up to me all the time and they're like, how do you get so good? How do you get? I'm like, dude, just skate every day. Just get comfortable riding your skateboard.
Even if it's an hour a day, like shit. When as I got older, I started skating like after work. Like I would make that time to skate every day, and I literally was going like skating every day. Like if you just skate as consistent as possible, and you're just gonna.
True. I've been trying to get back on that.
Consistency
6
is
days in a row.
key.
Consistency.
That's a lot,
That's the word of the day. Consistency.
right?
No, it isn't. It's consume.
That is also the word of the day. Remember.
That's the word
To
of every show.
consume.
All right. Well, hey, let's take a break and then we'll toss it over to Sean for music moments.
And Reggie.
And Reggie.
Mm.
He's gonna play air drums.
And talk a bunch of shit.
There you go.
Welcome to the music moment. I'm joined with everyone that was just here, but you can't see some of them. So anyway, we're gonna start off with a little segment I am introducing. It's called the Riff of the Day. Now, I'm not gonna tell you the band name of the riff I'm gonna play, and I'm not gonna tell you the song name. It's gonna be up to you to just know it, you know. So if you don't know it, figure it out. It's not really that fucking hard. So I actually have 2 riffs for you today. 2 bands me and Reggie enjoy very much, but we're not going to tell you. So the first riff I'm going to play, I'll tell you the year. It came out in 1971. Okay, so that's a pretty easy riff to guess. Now the next riff I'm going to play is actually the inspiration for the previous riff I just played. And it's almost the same thing. We were just talking about this the other day, how similar this is. And that's not even the main riff in the song I'm about to play. It's just more of a breakdown kind of part. But anyway.
You just gave it away.
No, I didn't.
I like how Chris is rocking out back there too.
Yeah, he is. He's having a good
I was feeling it.
So,
I was hyped.
I was.
if you have noticed, anytime during the show, I'm wearing a "Waiting for the Sun" Doors shirt. Very fine album. This past week actually marked the 50th anniversary of the release of The Soft Parade, which is another great album. And they're actually coming out with a remix of all that, which should be dropping sometime in October. But we would like to talk here with PJ about The Doors, because he had a few things to say. So take it away.
Take it away. Anybody who knows The Doors like I do, they love the front man, Mr. Lizard King, the OG, not no fucking kickflip to fucking firecracker downstairs asshole. We're talking about the one and only Jim Morrison. His father was a naval commander and took charge in the Gulf of Tonkin. And if you know anything about history, you know that that's what led the United States into the Vietnamese War.
Yeah, and that's a heavy thing, and he just enlightened my ignorant ass today with that fact earlier. So
Kick knowledge, open those eyes.
yeah, that's what we want to do here on any segment we do. But PJ, we'd like to thank you for stopping by on the music segment and the music moment.
Guest drummer. I heard drum
We got the
when you were
guest
playing.
drummer.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank this guy for playing 2 fucking jams that I've listened to since I was a child. That shit was fucking tight.
Yeah, no problem, man. I'm always down to kick out the jams. And I guess we can announce that on an upcoming part, we will be featured as your music. So get ready for that. We're not gonna tell you which song because it's not even out yet. But
Oh, we also forgot the
coming
other
up.
news that we were gonna tell PJ for the video too.
It's coming.
it's coming. But thank you for stopping by on this music moment.
Let's continue this, man. So right now, what do you have going on right now in skating? What's new?
Shit, man. I just did a collab with the Native Vandals. Just dropped a shirt, the Palala shirt.
True, that
So-
shirt is amazing.
That shit goes hard.
Look, we got it right here.
Yes, we do.
Damn, where's
Yee.
mine? I rock the
We
shit.
got all the Hawaiian ingredients on the back. Shoyu, sugar, ginger, garlic, chili, pepper, water. All the cayenne, bruh.
Water.
Chili pepper water.
Some
You guys
fun.
ever had chili pepper water?
Yeah.
No, what is that? Is that a
Only
thing?
this guy.
That sounds good. But Sean also lived in Hawaii.
That's
for
what
a
I'm
little
saying.
bit,
That's
so-
That's true.
So, what is chili pepper? Is it like what I think it is? Chili pepper and water?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
that.
It's right there, man.
So what do you
What do
do
you-
with
yeah.
it? Yeah, like what do you do with it?
You put it on your steak?
It's fucking.
Pour it on the steak or drink
Honestly,
it
I've
with?
never used it to cook with.
It's a
What do you
marinade.
drink?
You just
Yeah.
drink it?
It's a marinade.
It's a marinade. Okay,
Oh,
so
it's
you
marinade.
marinate.
I've taken it as shots.
Really?
Yeah, my cousin was like, "Fucking shoot it." I was like, Ugh.
Shoot it. How's that? How did that work out for you?
Nah.
Sean was like, what?
Dope.
Dope. Oh, that's
Yeah.
But it's like a
crazy.
Either
marinade.
that,
though,
it's,
you
you
just
know,
like
chili
marinate.
pepper water too is when you're bad and you fucking gotta drink that shit because you know you were saying cuss words and shit.
So it's like
Oh.
it's like the equivalent of like washing your mouth out with soap.
Yeah,
yeah.
So
Yeah,
but-
why would you take shots of it though?
because I
it's
was
funny.
Yeah,
Fuck
they
it,
thought it
right?
was funny.
Yeah.
I didn't
You
know
only
what it
live
was at the
once,
time.
CKY, like
It's like little kids snorting salt.
Yeah, I was like in the
Random
7th
shit.
grade. I was like,
I
what
never did
the
that
fuck?
kind of shit, man.
I bet this fool has
What?
snorted salt.
Lucas.
Even worse.
fucking Lucas.
So,
Now with less lead.
right? So you got your
can't
shirt
back
with
that.
Native Vandals.
Yeah.
You're selling them yourself.
Yes.
That's
How much
it.
you selling them for?
25.
25. That's not even that bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad at all. Yeah.
We're like an infomercial now.
Yeah.
You may buy this shirt.
Item
But wait, there's more.
781B.
Consume.
Awesome,
Well,
man.
I can't believe this. He's willing to drop it down to $24. I've never heard this before.
He's
So-
calling
This
right now.
is a first.
The lines are ringing. They're lighting up. So
Right.
So
Now, if you call in the next 5 minutes, he said he's willing to throw in some beanies.
this has just never been done, folks. I don't know if you ever watched this program before, but beanies on top. No, this is just
So
landmark stuff.
what's
right
next?
Oh, that's one of those calls.
here. How did you know?
Now what's next with you though, PJ? Like what else are you doing?
Well, pretty soon I'm gonna be dropping a part.
Mm.
I'm pretty hyped about.
Yeah,
Gonna
part.
be having Stereo Salt as my song.
Ooh.
That's fucking sick. I
know it's fucking sick. It's
This
gonna
guy
be
didn't even
fucking
know
rad.
yet. Thanks, bro.
Right?
Always.
And
Fucking
then
feelings,
some other news, you know, his part's coming out. He's got some pretty heavy enders in this part. So heavy that we filmed the whole part because of his ender. That was the first trick we filmed, and it was like, well, we just can't put this out.
You
Like,
gotta film a part.
let's
for
film
it.
a whole part for this one trick.
That's pretty sick. Like you usually get all the heavy shit at the end, but you just like went in with the heavy shit and
There
then
you
like
go.
Yeah.
The hard shit out the
Now
way.
he's
you just
chilling.
gotta
Exactly.
Now it's like,
It's
now we
all
need
downhill
runs
from
and
here.
flip tricks.
Yeah, most people like they start doing flip tricks and all that stuff. They're like, "Wow, what is my banger gonna be?" I had that already out the way. Like fucking.
So, and then the best part about his ender is, you two have seen it. A couple people I know that's in the circle have seen it.
I'm on my phone. You want to watch right here?
So, yeah, right? So, that trick is so heavy that it's actually going to be featured in the volume 3 of I Dabble.
Holy shit!
So,
My guy.
right, that's gonna
Yeah,
be
dog,
crazy
that's
to
fucking
see.
sick, dude.
Holy
It's gonna be cool to
fuck.
see like
Yeah.
worldwide. You getting some cred for a trick that you did, you know, in Vegas.
That's
Um,
fucking sick.
Holy
Putting on.
fuck.
Represent, man. Holding it down.
Yee. So look forward to that part coming out. I'm hyped to be filming it and editing it. So
Fuck
hopefully, you know, I don't let you down and people are hyped on it.
Yeah.
Well,
I got faith in you.
Right?
After I seen it, I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
right?
why was I not there? Like,
Right.
fuck, dude.
True.
It was just so spontaneous.
Yeah,
I didn't even
that's
think
what
I
I'm
was gonna
saying.
do it.
Yeah.
Chris was like, "Dude, go look at it across the street," and I was like sitting on a rock. I was like, "Oh,
Right, he wasn't even skating.
I was watching Joey skate. That's what I was doing, and
Yeah.
then Joey got his trick, and then I was like, "I guess I have to do something." So I went and looked at it, and then I got up there, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just do it."
The best part about it is we're like, this fool is literally doing this trick, and we just have cell phones. Because my camera's in the car, and I parked like so far because we're skating around, and I was like, he's just feeling it out. He's like kicking out and stuff, you know, he's kicking out, and I was like, he's just feeling it out. We'll grab the camera, come back, and then out of nowhere, he just stomps one and slips out, and I was like, dude, you gotta stop. Like, I was like, I
Give me
need to
like
go.
5 minutes, I'll be right
I
back.
skated so fast, dude, and I grabbed like my whole camera bag so heavy and was just like pushing
Smashing
back.
down the street.
Yeah, I'm just like trying to get there, and then as soon as I get there, I like set up everything, and I'm like, all right, dude, you're good. And he's like, all right, and then just lands it.
Damn.
I only filmed one time with my camera, and it was the one of him landing it,
That's crazy.
and I was
That's
so
so gnarly,
hyped.
I was like, damn, bro, like,
I don't even know.
only one other
It's
person,
coming.
2 other people have like really hit that thing, dude. So it's like,
Right?
Yeah.
that's what I'm
And then
thinking
most
about. It's
people that do, they eat shit on
Yeah,
it.
Look
right.
at that.
Yeah.
Nah, shit.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Shit.
dude. So you guys don't know, and you won't know until you see it, but that's fucking hefty. It's
That
Right.
thing
like,
and that place with
Yeah.
that spot and that thing.
The way there's the concrete there, like,
So good.
There was a lot of oxygen.
Right?
That I knew.
It's crazy. Like, yeah, I was definitely impressed for sure.
Very impressed.
I'm impressed.
He's absolutely right.
I'm
it
impressed.
was a pretty good performance on his part tonight. He went out, he did his thing. He showed who he really was. He
Yeah.
wasn't scared to do what he wanted to do, and he did it. He performed.
Hell yeah.
Good job.
A lot of heart.
Give it 110%.
A lot of heart, yeah.
You did it. So, thank you so much, PJ, for coming on.
Thank you guys. I had a
Yeah.
blast.
Episode.
Awesome
Numero
time.
uno, bro.
Sick.
Episode 1.
Yee,
Stoked.
right?
Hell
I
yeah.
wouldn't want anybody else to be on our first episode except
True, right?
only one person.
So look
My
out.
My man.
I thought it was just gonna be like us, and then we were like, Chris was like, "Yeah, we're gonna have you on," and I was like, "Fuck yeah, that's cool."
Right? Let's have someone, you know, that we kick it with and's been putting in the work
Yeah, like
right now. So.
other than being like our close homie, like you've been doing more than a lot of people out here, and there's some people that are putting in work, but you're definitely one of them for sure. So
Thank you, man. It means the
Yeah.
most.
Yeah,
no,
dude.
don't sleep on this fucking guy. All right.
Right?
Alright.
Right.
Consume!
Consume.
Oh.
Reason blast.
We took this trip to Garden Grove. Smell like Blue Dog inside the van. Oh yeah. This ain't no funky reggae party. $5 at the door. It gets so real sometimes. Roll my rhyme. Got the
Microwave.
got the VCR. I got the deuce in the trunk of my car. Oh yeah, you only knew all the love that I found. It's hard to keep my soul on the ground. You're a fool. Don't fuck around with my dog. All that I can see, I'll fill up my garage. Music from Jamaica, all the love that I found. Pull over, there's a reason why my soul's unsound. It's you, it's that shit stuck under my shoe. It's that smell inside the van. It's my bed sheet covered in sand. In the shitty bed by the man. To an alarm, pills in my arms.
of the freeway, feeling depressed every day, getting up by the
Kristyn's the only one who knows that.
I
ran out, dude. I ran out.
I keep looking at her like, what do I say next?
I know it comes in here.
I'm just staring at
I
you.
know the words, but I don't really know them.
I mumble some of them.
Right here. All these things I do. Still waiting for you. And this. That was good.
That was good.
Alright. I'm Hancock, I'm flying home.